What's going on, YouTube? Back at it with another video. Look, man, we got Scary Compilation Part 68, man. Before we get into this video, man, I need y'all to get over to Snapchat, man, and follow me on Snapchat. Hey, here we go, right here. TrvnLive, man. Y'all add me on the Snap, man. TrvnLive. But look, man, before we get in this video, man, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, man. We'll say a quick prayer. We're going to start this thing, man. My mouth, ain't. We're going to start it, you know what I'm saying? So bow your heads for me, please. Yeah, bow your head, nigga. Dear Lord, I want to come here today just to get a quick prayer to all my followers. I ask that you bless them with new blessings, new beginnings, and just, you know, just something new in life. In your name I pray. Amen. Ashe. Already, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Let's do it. Don't grab me.
Of 2025, a small family rents out an Airbnb for a few days, unaware that they would encounter something very unsettling while staying there. They had booked the place in advance for an upcoming wedding that was out of town, so staying here made sense. But one night, after coming back from walking their dog, this happens.
Ooh, dog scared in the motherfucker. That dog is terrified. It looked like a seal. When dogs start looking like sea lions, they scared as fuck.
We were just out walking my dog, and when we came in, we heard
oh, them curtains moving. Don't mind my dog, she does that a lot. Damn, I should keep pausing. What the fuck? Hold on.
Jesus Christ.
Go back. She said her dog do this a lot. Just stand there like that crazy retardedly? Yeah, it's something in that house got your dog froze in place. Dogs don't just do that.
Jesus Christ.
What they did, that's one of them old ass houses that they just re-innovated. It's still like 1930s, 1920s. I'm telling you, man, when I get a house, bro, and it's like, this is my house, you know, I'm buying this motherfucker off, not like buying it off and then renting it out. No, this is my house. I'm building up, ground up, nigga. I'm building that motherfucker ground up. And I'm going to be doing a history on the land that is built on. Fuck that. I'm not trying to build over no accident, grave sites, no none of that. All of this, because I'm buying all this land, nigga. Oh, fuck. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Somehow, the leash on her dog's collar suddenly jolts up in a quick motion before wrapping itself around her dog. It just flings up as if someone had chucked it upwards, but clearly no one is seen on the stairs to have done that, which is very odd considering that just moments ago this was heard. Now Sydney, who recorded this,
that dog probably was stuck because the damn, you know how when your dog doing too much and you want it to stay up to heal, or you know, stay still, nigga, you put your leg over the back of it and you hold it like this. I think it's probably a ghost holding that bitch down like, no, you better not motherfucking move, nigga. You know what's happening with me. You the only nigga that can see me. You know I ain't the type of nigga to be playing with. Holding his ass down. And then flick collar. That's my sign I'll never be here again.
This video was just as baffled as the Airbnb host who received this video from her. But this wouldn't be the only video she sends, because the next day, while placing the leash on the stairs to see if it would jump again, this is captured.
Okay, so this is the leash.
Now y'all playing with him. He fuck around, throw it at you. The metal part.
There she goes again.
I got nervous.
I don't think the leash is gonna move, but she's definitely sensing something. every single day.
Although the
Hey,
leash
how
doesn't
long
move
y'all
this
been
time,
there?
her dog goes ahead and does this. For some reason, it's at the same time the leash is on the steps that her dog begins to search for something. But like before,
Burn the
nothing
leash
appears to be
too,
there.
yeah.
Sydney even checks the rug to see if anything on or under it was making her dog behave this way. But still, nothing. However, there's something in this video that's worth pointing out, and it's a detail that appears in other videos that Sydney recorded of her dog. Watch closely.
So I wanted to show you guys some footage of my dog with these stairs. So here's another clip that I got of her doing it. Walk over and see her, and she was so locked into this.
Like she's
Now, if you
getting
didn't
held
notice,
down.
in each video, Sydney's dog is always around a certain area of the stairs. It's always the middle or lower half of the steps, but never the top. If it wasn't
Hold on.
for this detail, Sydney would not have realized this.
So I think I figured out why my dog just is always hanging out right here. So I just found a door back here.
Damn, dirty ass wall.
So I don't think that it's what's on the stairs. I tried to check, but the door is locked. Obviously it's an Airbnb, so they lock a lot of the doors up. Yeah, I don't think that it's what's on the stairs like what I initially thought. I think it's...
Let me find out they've been hiding them kids in them stairs. Or somebody done died and got put in there and he like trapped under the concrete or something. It's them shits in them houses, man.
what's below.
Considering that the space is on the ground, it explains why her dog is never seen on top.
Ain't gonna be able to do it.
She seems to be sensing something that's in this
motherfucker.
room. But the question is, what exactly is she
so
sensing?
stiff it might
Wanting to
doo-doo.
find out, Sydney and her sister probe around the space to see what it might be that's inside. But during this moment, while recording, they capture this.
So this is the switch.
Tearing me up right now, bro. That's why I keep pausing this video. I keep sneezing and fucking itching. Golly.
You guys can see the light is on right there.
Light on.
Just maybe there's someone right behind the door.
Nothing. What? She scared me.
Almost immediately after Sydney pulls out her phone, the doorknob suddenly turns. Although no one was seen on the other side, the door handle moves as if held from the other end.
I'm trying to get out. Yeah,
Now
that's the
Sydney
neighbor
was
shit
under
in
the
there.
impression that a person had turned the knob, so they reach out to the Airbnb host and ask if anyone else is renting the place.
Sent the video to the
And
lamp.
it's crazy because like the Airbnb person know like there's haunted in a motherfucker. So when people text, they be sitting there just ready for them to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Airbnb people be sitting there every time that motherfucker get booked, waiting for a message to come through. And they got an excuse like, oh well, yeah, there's raccoons in there or some shit. Nigga, you know it's dead people in this house. Why you renting it out?
Lord of the Airbnb, and hold on, let me turn asking like, hey, is there someone else renting it out as well as us or what? Because basically he was like, no, you guys are the only ones that are in the Airbnb right now, like booked out for the week.
After finding out that no one else is inside, Sydney concludes that what happened that night wasn't a case of someone co-renting the house, but rather another paranormal occurrence. To her, this is much preferable over having a stranger inside the house. But despite being at ease now, knowing that it's not a person, the doorknob incident still baffles her. This is so, especially given that it still moves now and then.
Yeah.
Kids is in there?
Scary. Okay. Okay, every time we've knocked before, this doorknob would turn a little bit.
You know you recording. your phone right there. I'm surprised I ain't snatch your shit. Now you playing with it. Stop playing with it. Keep your phone. Exactly. Now we stuck in here. He humping your shit. Oh, he breaking your shit. And now how you gonna get your phone? Oh, fuck. Dragged it down the stairs.
As it turns out, this room was actually a basement. Out of nowhere, the phone gets yanked inside before tumbling down the steps and landing on its face. But it's before it tumbles that something weird happens. If you didn't notice, the phone moves on its own again before falling down. But of course, the strangest part is when the phone somehow lifts itself.
Bro, no phone is falling downstairs flat like this. Like, bah, bah, bah. And then once that motherfucker hit, it's gonna, boom, roll over or just stop. Or land like this on some shit. That motherfucker ain't gonna bah, 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 and then flip up. Like, what, nigga?
But of course, the strangest part is when the phone somehow lifts itself. Neither Sydney nor the Airbnb host could explain this. It just rises up before falling back with no footsteps around to suggest that some
nigga got them motherfucking clown motherfucking swim shoes on. Just in case it flood, he's straight.
Explain this. It just rises up before falling back with no footsteps around to suggest that someone was there. It's no wonder why many see this as being paranormal. To Sydney and her sister, that's exactly the case. Whatever had been inside did not seem to like their intrusion, from the leash moving on its own to the phone being pulled inside. It currently remains unknown as to what exactly occurred here, but
I ain't gonna lie, you bang on my door repeatedly, you can keep banging on my door, I'm gonna snatch your phone too.
as with all videos, you be the judge on whether or not something supernatural took place. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one. Now, the following video was recorded by a grandmother who lives alone with her dog and 2 cats. However, it appears that her pets aren't the only ones keeping her company.
Look at your house. Wood, 2-story wood. Look at this, old church rail. If you got a rail like this in your house, that motherfucker was built in 1930. There's ghosts in there. Why do you got a church rail in your shit?
Because according to her, there's something in her house that won't leave her alone.
В зеркале было отражение чего-то не очень непонятного. На видео. Я вам всем докажу.
According to Polina, last night she recorded a video of something that appeared in her bedroom. It showed up in the same spot where it often appears, around the mirror. She's been trying to get it on camera as her family believes it's nothing. They believe it's her old age that's making her see things. But after watching this video, they're not so sure now if that's the case. Take a look.
Уходи отсюда. Я тебя не боюсь. Уходи отсюда. Уходи из моего дома. Уходи. Я тебя не
Like, I don't know if I'm tripping or not.
боюсь.
Oh, that was the dirt. Okay, I was looking at like this and the hair and shit. That's the dirty mirror. What's she seeing?
Уходи отсюда. Уходи отсюда.
Oh,
Я тебя не боюсь.
In there. Oh, hell no.
Уходи. Уходи, я сказала, уходи отсюда. Уходи, я тебя не боюсь.
Something about that language make me think of bologna. When she said, I tell that waffle bologna sandwiches. I don't know why. But it's already scary when you see something moving. When you see it stop and get picked up like somebody like this or something, you think of the worst shit ever. Somebody in there and they want to hurt you.
After Polina realizes that what she'd seen wasn't there, she catches sight of this, a dangling ornament beneath the lamp, moving on its own. However, it wasn't just swaying back and forth as one would expect. It was curving upwards in a strange manner that neither a draft or wind current could cause. Now, whatever happened that night is something that remains uncertain. In either case, whether paranormal or not, just seeing this out of nowhere is unsettling. But one night, Polina decides to record again because apparently she saw the same figure hiding inside her fireplace. Take a look.
And I would have lit that motherfucker up. Oh, damn, I did see that. See that head pop out right there? Look, there y'all go again, look. It's gone.
Like something out of a nightmare, what looks like a head suddenly appears in the fireplace, and the freakiest part is that it shows itself right when Polina starts to get close. It's as if whatever this was had realized she was approaching.
Yeah.
Understandably, she was freaked out by this, but more so after going.
It's like it was sitting down on some shit, like it was sitting down like this and then turned around like, hell no. Scary movie, but this is real. I'm getting out.
Back to the space and seeing the fireplace completely empty now. Like before, what she saw initially is now gone. Now currently, no new videos have been shared by Polina, whether supernatural or something else. These two clips are without a doubt pretty terrifying. Now the following video comes from a young mother named Akina, and ever since having her first child, she's been posting numerous videos of her baby boy. It's her first child, so it makes sense that she would want to capture every moment involving her son Ponko. From the time he was born to the moment he got his first playpen, Akina has been sharing lots of memories involving Ponko on her page. However, not every moment has been shared online, and for good reason. On January 29th of 2024, at around 2:30 in the morning, Akina was dead asleep when she suddenly woke up to something in her bedroom. Thankfully, little Ponko was unaware of what was happening because during this moment, something pretty frightening happened. The following is what was caught. Take a look.
That's scary. That's when them moments like you don't know if to get up and check or just run or like what do you do? But you know your baby is in here and you scared. And you can't see nothing. You gonna leave the baby in there with it? Oh. What the fuck? That's not her? No, that might be a human. Where's she at? Oh no, that ain't no human. Oh fuck, the baby. Nephew. Oh no. See, this some scary movie shit too. Excuse me, thank you, bless me. Where's the mom at? Oh, he watching cartoons. I didn't even notice that. That's what it is. He's straight. Oh, fuck. The hell she on? She done got possessed. She done hit that shit again. Got her tripping. And she done unlocked her superpower. She forgot she can open up doors. They finna come get her. She shouldn't upload this. Why would she, on a serious note, why would she run back in there and just sit down? That automatically made me think possession. Yeah, turn them lights on. Hey, turn them lights on. Mama and the baby got them stripes on. This is a night song. Sight, Naruto done got gone. That ain't Naruto. This the nigga that stretch, but I don't know his name.
It's no wonder why Akina didn't want to share this video initially. Now, besides the fact that the door opens and closes all by itself, there's something Akina mentions that makes this whole video even more terrifying. According to her, at this moment, she had seen a figure standing at the doorway which looked a lot like her husband. But the weird part about this is that her husband had not come home from work yet. It was only a few hours before he came back, but strangely, to Akina, he was there, just staring at her from a distance. Now clearly, no one is there. However, if you listen closely to the audio, you can hear Akina's security alarm going off as though someone entered the house. It's for this reason she leaves the room to turn it off and to chase her husband, who was walking away at this point. But it's from this moment that things start to get creepier, because not long after, Akina acts strange. From standing motionless at the door to quickly coming in and sitting down in a
Was she standing there like this, just looking at the room, or was she looking like standing there still looking in the living room, you know, some, hold on, if I go around this corner type shit.
Manner, it's almost as if Akina was someone else. But as it turns out, she was just scared. Because after heading downstairs to see where her husband had gone, she saw that all the lights were still off and the door still locked. Her husband, as it seems, was not home yet. Freaked out, she heads back up and sits down while trying to figure out what just happened. If he wasn't home, then who was? She continues to replay this moment in her head despite occurring a while ago, but until it's figured out what happened, she'll continue to keep this video up on her page while sharing more videos of her son. For now, this occurrence remains a mystery. In this next video, a mother had recently shared a clip that freaked her out after noticing what was in it. One day, while looking at her security cameras, Adrian Dakota notices something inside her living room, but more specifically, around her child's playpen. She wasn't sure as to what she was seeing, so she zooms in and replays the video to check. It goes without saying, but what she saw continues to keep her up at night. Now, it's important to note that before this incident, Adrian had already been documenting strange things around her house, and for some reason, these occurrences had something to do with her
Yeah, that's where it starts. It'll come for your kids' toys. Beep, 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 beep. Everything beeping and moving on its own. It like to fuck with your kids first. Mom, there's a monster in my closet. I don't see nothing. It's really something in there. Ain't that crazy how back in the 1900s and shit, that shit was a joke? There's a monster under my bed. There's no monster under your bed. Now, 2025, we finding out, nigga, it's real demons and aliens under motherfuckers' beds. They got little demons, they got big demons, they got tall demons that stand in the corner and watch your kids stand in the closet. They really here. We catching this shit on camera. Yeah. So if your son or daughter come in there, Mom, there's somebody in my closet. It might be somebody in there.
children's toys. Now, it might be easy to write this off as being just a glitch or a toy that's starting to malfunction, but what's strange is that this was happening day after day, one toy turning on after another, and that
Y'all already knew what that was from.
without mentioning that during this time, Adrian's daughter had an imaginary friend who she said was very tall. Now keep this imaginary friend in mind because this detail becomes important much later in the video she recently posted. The reason why she was so freaked out by the toys turning on was because prior to this, her daughter kept mentioning this imaginary friend. And apparently, this so-called friend would show up in places where her daughter said it was, usually inside the house near the toys. Adrian was so frightened by this, but more so by this video, because according to her, while taking care of her second child in another room, something terrifying appears in her living room. This is what she caught.
What is it? Nigga, I thought that was like her kid. And you know what's crazy in my head? I'm like, it's gonna be a kid ghost. But nigga, I thought that was like her getting off the couch or something. Or, nigga, that scared the ghost. That shit broke the ghost like, what the fuck? Shit, there's another motherfucker in here? I thought I was the only motherfucker in here. Nigga, what the hell? That shit was so real. I thought that was an actual person. Whoa. Yo, that's crazy. Y'all gotta see it from my view though. Look at this. Like somebody over there, like, hold on, you see that? You hear that? Nigga.
To Adrian, it appears that someone or something peeks out from behind her baby's playpen. Thankfully, her child wasn't in there during this moment. But strangely, even though no baby was occupying it, the figure itself looks like one. Whether it's just pareidolia or not,
That's a real fucking child or something creepy. But it gotta be something good because the damn dogs ain't even sensing nothing. Unless them dogs suck, they ain't growling, they ain't roar, they just like, shit, there's another kid in here, you chilling, watching over your baby and shit. You know, you remember that abortion you had? Yeah, that's him. It's a lot of little kids running around y'all don't even know. Yeah, them little niggas grow up, they grow up with you. You be wondering, what this shit? I feel like somebody following me, nigga, that's your son. Yeah, mom.
obvious that something is there. Considering that a bowl just fell off the shelf with no apparent cause, Adrian can't help but wonder if whatever this was had been responsible for the other occurrences before. It is strange how each occurrence involves one of her children's things. Whether it's their toys or their small play enclosure, something unexplainable happens around them. This, of course, brings up the question, could this have been the supposed imaginary friend her daughter had previously mentioned? Or might this be something else entirely? Currently, and unfortunately, there is yet to be a definitive answer to this question.
That's crazy. Number 2,
Now, the
I'm right in the
following video
middle.
was submitted to me by Ariane B, who writes that she took this video during a school field trip to the Philippines. It was 2010 when she recorded this, so understandably, the quality isn't that good. But despite being filmed on a cheap cell phone, she was able to capture something.
Speaking of like imaginary friends, imagine this, like, y'all remember them times like we'd be kids and you'd be by yourself, and you know how you was kids, you'd do dumb shit by yourself, like talk to yourself walking down the street or like go to a park by yourself. But you remember that one time you went to the park by yourself and you had that one random friend you met today and y'all had a fucking ball, but y'all never seen each other ever again? What if that was a motherfucking ghost? Like, what if you was really out there just talking to yourself the whole time, but nobody said nothing to you because they're like, oh, he's a kid. That's what kids do. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? I played with somebody dead.
Pretty noticeable on camera. And of course, what she notices is pretty creepy. According to her, she was taking a tour of an old fortress where many soldiers had lost their lives. This fortress is known as Fort Mills, and the section of this fort that Ariane was touring is known as Battery Grubs. a section where both Filipino and American soldiers had sacrificed their lives while defending against invading forces in 1942. While touring Battery Grubs, Arion captures this.
I hear there's somebody walking. Imagine dying in the battlefield and like your soul is still there, or your ghost, whatever, and it's still in war though. Like you still got your battle shit on. You like, soldier, like you still saying shit like that. Sir, sir, the whole time. Like nigga, that shit's long gone. Boy, that shit was over 100 years ago.
Now it's been 15 years since this video was taken, and Arion hadn't realized what was captured until rewatching this footage recently. On the upper level of this barrack, there appears to be something moving,
Niggas
but it
was
doesn't
really
look like a
dying
tourist
in
who was just
war.
wondering.
Like, what the fuck? Like what the hell? We really out here putting big ass iron balls in there, lighting that bitch up, tss, boom, and hit you with that motherfucker. Like, really sit back and think about this. Like, nigga, you can go outside on an average day, nigga, and it'll be a young nigga with a switch and ready to use it. What the fuck? Where the fuck are we living? Nigga, you look at them niggas overseas and them, and you know them third world countries, nigga, and they just walking down the street, dead body just right there. Like, what? And the government doing this? Gangs taking over whole cities, nigga, and just killing anybody, kids and all. Like, whoa. What the hell is going on?
Rather, it looks like a moving blurb that disappears in an instant. Now, of course, given the camera's low quality, this might have just been a camera artifact, or in other words, a visual glitch. But it's worth noting that this only appears once throughout the entire video. Never again do we see anything like this afterward, suggesting that maybe this wasn't the camera acting up, but instead something that was actually there. As Arion believes, this blurb was most likely the spirit of one of the soldiers who passed away during battle here. Perhaps this is them still living out the same scenario that played out during 1942, unaware that they're no longer alive. It's a sad thought, but nevertheless, this footage creeps out Arion. So then, just what exactly was caught on camera at this fort? If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. Now, it's often the case that videos on the paranormal take place inside a home. It's usually the setting that makes small disturbances feel twice as scary. But the same can be said for any place where something that shouldn't occur happens. Such is the case in this next video, where a group of Philippine students had caught something on camera inside an empty restroom. But as you'll see, it definitely wasn't. Take a look.
Why is this door doubled? If that's the shitter. This is the pissy, and this is the shitter. Double doors to shit is crazy. That's too wide ass. Motherfucker walk by and see your whole everything. On accident. Nigga, double doors for the shitter is crazy. Butterfly doors for the shit. Yeah, go ahead and leave. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Nigga, door trying to open, a little boy crying. First of all, that's sad. Because that little boy probably crying forever. Second of all, he don't know he dead. Second of all, what if that's not even really a little boy? What if it's a witch or a little demon and portraying to be a little boy just to get some help, and then he attack your motherfucking ass on some it shit? Third of all, I don't give a damn if it was a real little boy. That shit's scary. I'm getting the hell up out of here. I'm moving. Ush, 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 ush. I'm scary. Move. I'm scary. Move. I'll show you later. Meet me in the car. Nigga, it's ghosts in here moving and yelling and talking.
Out of nowhere, the sound of a child crying emanates from inside the restroom. But the thing is, they're nowhere to be seen. The only thing that is seen are the empty stalls where just moments ago, the door to one of them began to open on its own. But even without seeing this, the voice alone is pretty unnerving. It's enough to make anyone just...
That's scary, but it don't give off scary. It sounds like an actual kid in real life that's really hurt, like he lost his parents or something. He's just so confused. It don't give off like, I'm terrified. You know what I'm saying? I would be scared in that situation, but just hearing it again, it's like, damn, nigga, that nigga probably really need help. But who do you help? Who do I run to?
Run away. Now, very little info is available on this clip, but what was captured is just one instance of something supernatural that occurred here. This school is said to be haunted. So then, was a ghost caught on camera, or had something else been captured?
I feel like every school is haunted. And they build like every
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Stupid.
Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon.
Yeah, you know we already done did that. And if this is your first time watching me, go ahead and drop that like. Go ahead and subscribe. Let me know you here, man, if you new to the channel, man. But yeah, man, that's going to be the end of this video. Appreciate every last one of y'all. If you sitting beside your girlfriend right now, turn to her and tell her you love her. Give her a kiss on the cheek, nigga, and get ready to spin that bag. Spend something on your leg, man. Nigga, start hogging all that motherfucking money up, nigga. You saving money, nigga? What you saving it up for, nigga? Because you ain't starting no business. You not investing it. So what the fuck you saving it for? You getting another check Friday. Go ahead and pay them bills. Y'all probably go 50-50, you know, however it go. I ain't in your household. It don't matter. However you do what you do. Spend something on your lady, nigga. It ain't gotta be no big shit. Take her out to STKs or something, nigga. Go and take her ice skating. Go do some shit. Go take her ice skating. After y'all ice skate, go to the Zomina cookie. After y'all eat a Zomina cookie, late night, take her, grab a little drink or something. And if you on a budget, nigga, go buy you some drink and have it in the car. Sip on a little bit. Get you some wine ready at the house. If you really on a budget, grab some wine. After you eat the Zomnia cookie or crumble cookie, whatever dessert place you go to the house, sip on that wine, smoke a little something, watch a movie, tear that coochie up. You tear that ass up. Grannies, man. We gotta learn how to celebrate each other, not only on the holidays, but shit, every month. Every month you should be going on a date with your man or with your girl. Right or wrong. And it should be a nice date. And y'all should both pay. That's all, yeah, motherfucker. $2.25, bitch. Pay for something. But yeah, man. That's the end of this video, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all keep God in your life. Y'all stay safe, man. And keep going, man. Peace.